Good morning, folks. It is Wednesday, and you know what that means. Welcome along to the next installment of our F1 2020 My Team Career Mode here on the Rockstar Pool 69 channel with Team Chaseliner. And we're going to the French Grand Prix today. You can see we skipped through the season break and we are nicely where we need to be. Everything's all modified and set up. Everything is hunky-dory, doodly-diddly-dardy. But let's have a look at the championship before we get on. And we're not going to talk about the last race or why Lewis Hamilton is now the championship leader from Jackie Levine. We're not going to talk about it. But we are going to talk about the fact Lando Norris is in further, Danny Kvyat, Esteban Ocon, Antonio Giovinazzi, George Russell, Hollywood Lance Stroll, Sergio Perez and Carlos Sainz, your top 10. In the Constructors' Chaseliner, by far and away, running away with it from Ferrari, AlphaTauri, Renault, McLaren, Racing Point, Mercedes, Red Bull, Alfa Romeo, Williams and the Haas team. And still, down the bottom, the same six scrubs, Luca Giotto, Nick Latifi, Jack Aitken, Nick De Vries, Kimi Raikkonen and Nobuhiro Matsushita. So let's fast forward it along, as they would say. We're going to skip through the invitation event that's coming up because, quite frankly, I'm sick and tired of the invitational events right now. Although it would have been good practice for the circuit Paul Ricard. Let's be honest. And you can see, we have arrived at Le Castellet, circuit Paul Ricard, in the countryside of southern France. So we will get them practiced, we will get them qualified, and we will see you out on the start line for what hopefully will be Jackie's redemption at the French Grand Prix.
Here we are once more at the Le Castellet circuit for another round of this year's Formula One World Championship. Renault took their first French Grand Prix win all the way back in the inaugural race in 1906, but it was another 73 years before they could take their second. So they'll be pushing hard to delight the local fans here today. 6 lefts and 9 rights give us a total of 15 corners here at the circuit Paul Ricard, and a lap covers an overall distance of 3.6 miles. Average speeds will be somewhere in the region of 142 miles per hour, and they'll be maxing out on the Mistral Straight at around 205 miles per hour. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Rose lines up on pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Sainz, Ocon, Max Verstappen, and Gasly, Giovinazzi, Russell, Albon, and Sergio Perez. Kvyat, Norris, Charles Leclerc, and Stroll, Magnussen, Calderon, Nicholas Latifi, and Luca Giotto, De Vries, Aitken, Raikkonen and Nobuhiro Matsushita. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down.
This is our engine supplier's home Grand Prix. Let's give them a race worth watching.
Yeah, I forgot that Renault are our engine suppliers now. So this is their home Grand Prix. We've got to go out there and we've got to do the business for them, right? P1 for Jackie. 2 stop today at overcast circuit Paul Ricard. No. 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 We're going to try and make a one-stop work. Let's try and make a one-stop work. It may not work. Oh boy. Well, that'll be fun. 3 stops apparently. Yeah, we're not going to do 3 stops. But we're definitely going to give it a go on the one-stop. I want to see if this one-stop can actually work. If we come in on lap 7, go to the end on the hard tyre. I don't think we'll get to the end on the medium. That's for sure. I do think we'll get to the end on the hard. But just. And it will be just. It's going to be a tight call, though. It's going to be a tight call, but what can you do? The one stop here is so OP. It is so OP. It's unbelievable. We're just going to have to do the best that we can with the cars that we've been dealt with. And if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, then it doesn't happen. But I'll be suggesting she goes and does a one stop. Anyway. Get out to the race. Well, there we go, there's lights out, and away we go, folks, and Jackie gets a great start. In fact, that's an absolutely impeccable start from Jackie. Oh my god, the chase liners are already trying to pull each other off the track here. Jackie was giving no quarter and no anything else there to Hamilton. Hamilton wants to come through the way. He still wants to come through, does Lewis. I tell you what, Lewis might want to back up, and there you go, back the you-know-what up. Got really deep into turn 3 down to turn 5, and it's just going to be like this for the next 27 laps. You know it's going to be like this for the next 27. I hope it's not going to be like this for the next 27 laps. What the hell? Oh, I tell you, down the Minstrel Straight, they're getting fresh with each other. And you want to watch Giovinazzi and Ocon in the background there, because I guarantee you, if anything happens, they'll be the first ones to pounce in their home country as they go through the Minstrel Chicane down the rest of the Minstrel Straight. And, well, it looks like Hamilton's got that Renault to contend with. That looks like the Renault of Esteban Ocon back there. Who else have we got back there? I think I saw one of the Red Bulls. Is that Albon? I think it's Albon. Maybe one of the Mercedes is back there as well. They're all back there, but we don't quite know where they are. Because the other thing that really matters to us at the moment is that Jackie's out in the lead. But you can see Hamilton. He's just coming. I like his helmet. He's really changed his helmet style here for the Chase Liner team. In fact, look at him trying to pull Jackie on the straight. It's not going to work pulling Jackie on the straight, because Jackie will give it to you. In fact, what's happening here? Is he oh my god! What on earth? Is that Hamilton out? He's got a 5-second penalty. So's Ocon. He's out! Oh my god, that's big. That is big. What happened there? So let's have another look here. See what happened here. Going down into turn 1. So it looks like Hamilton's pulling over and retiring, and then he just drives into Ocon. He just drove into him. Lunacy! Ridiculous scenes. Mind you, that's what you get for Monaco, Lewis. That's what you get. Take a look at it from Carlos's point of view. He just he's got Carlos with him. That's ridiculous. But we're underway again on lap number 2, and as we get underway, it looks like Antonio Giovinazzi's attacking Alexander Albon here. So it's going to put the Renaults in the 2-3 catbird position into the Minstrel. That's a great overtake there into the Minstrel Chicane as we go to the other Mercedes of Tatiana Calderon, who's struggling. Let's be honest, excuse me, I'm hiccuping all over the place. She's got George Russell going past him, and that looks like Kevin Magnussen back there. Mind you, I see why Tatiana's decided to go for a medium tyre here. So that's a one-stop for her today. Might be a one-stop for everyone else, but we shall see when we get out there, as Kevin Magnussen goes up the inside of the double right, and I think he's going to take another position to move Tatiana all the way back to P14 if he gets the move completed. He's not got the move completed just yet. This is great racing through turn 12. Tatiana's go on, Tatiana. She's making sure she gets this one done. But I think into the last corner, Kevin Magnussen might just no, they're still going to go on lap number 3. Although down into turn 1, you don't quite like Tatiana's chances, do you, against that tracing point. We call it a tracing point because it is essentially, you put those two cars together now, strip them of their liveries bare, it's the same car. And there you go, Kevin Magnussen up into P13. Ahead of Tatiana Calderon. We're going to move a little further on into lap number 3, and you can see Max Verstappen is back there. He had an awful qualifying in Verstappen. His first protocol is going to be Kimi Raikkonen in P17. Sorry, P15, I do apologise, and he's past the Iceman. No hassle, no fuss. But we now move on to lap number 4, and you can see that everyone's picked up penalties here. We've got penalties for Giovinazzi, Ocon, and Stroll. So Alex Albon's in the perfect catbird seat here to get P2 if he holds on to this train. But holding on to this train means he's got to fight these Renaults. And Ocon is going to the outside of Jackie into the Minstrel Chicane. You got to wake up a day late and $1 short to get that move done back there. As we go to the continuing charge of Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen in P15. Oh, he's wiggling all over the place. He's weeble wobbling. He's weeble wobbling. He's all over the place. Slide job. Slide job, that's the wrong sport. But he's past Nick De Vries into P14, and that'll continue down the rest of the minstrel straight here as he goes up the inside of Jack Aitken in the Haas. Good boy Jack. That was he let him go there because I think Jack Aitken knows his fight's not with Verstappen today. Verstappen is going to go as far through this field as he humanly possibly dare. But how far that is he dares, we do not know. But let's move on to the end of lap 4 on to start lap number 5. Clouds are still looking menacingly ominous around the hills of Champagne Country as Ocon tries the outside of Jackie again. You would have thought you'd learn the first time. Learn the first time, mate. That's not going to work. That's not going to get you to the pay window. He's going to try again. He's going to try again. He tried again and it didn't work. In fact, so much it didn't work that we're going to go to... we're actually going to look at Nicholas Latifi here, I think. Are we? No, we're not. Who are we looking at? Sorry, that's Luca Chiotto passing... Yeah, it was Nicholas Latifi in front of him. Luca Chiotto going past him for P11. But the pain may not be over for Latifi, because who's that behind him? Yep, you guessed it. That's Max Verstappen behind him, folks. And Max is up the inside. Oh, that was painful. That was really painful to watch there. That was P12 for Verstappen, and while that was happening in the background, we got another fast car on the move, and it is the car of Nick De Vries, as he's passing Jack Aitken for P14 up the inside, and that's a job done. Well done, fair play. So, back to Jackie now as we start lap number 6. Look at this straight. You've got Jackie, Ocon, Giovinazzi, Albon. And this is third. He's trying it again. No. Just no. Said everyone ever. Stay back there and stay there quickly. Anyway, back. We're going to move a little further on. I think he's going to come again. Is he going to come again? He's got the inside. Oh, block it! Yeah! That was a good block there. In fact, so much of a good block. We've got 2 Renaults side by side now. Giovinazzi's just picked Ocon's pocket. That's what you get. Although, to be fair, Giovinazzi's also got a penalty, so why didn't he just... In fact, Giovinazzi is being driven off the track almost! Up the inside slide jab! Woohoo! We're getting punchy today! I like it. Let's get punchy, folks. Anyway, over to Luca Chiotto. He's got Max Verstappen behind him. And I think we know what's about to happen here. The writing is on the wall as that powerful Red Bull screams past Luca Chiotto. He's up into P11 ahead of the Italian. But it may not be over for him. I've got a feeling that he might score a few points today, Luca Chiotto, as Kimi Raikkonen is about to pass Jack Aitken here. I think Aitken's got a problem, and that's Raikkonen up into P15. Although, to be fair, that Haas is pretty woeful in a straight line. Speaking of pretty woeful in a straight line, can somebody please explain to me how Ocon has got past Giovinazzi? That's because Giovinazzi's pitted, that's why. And Ocon tried the inside line into turn 1. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. He's trying the outside. He's trying the inside. Dear me, he's all over the place. He's around! Aggressive goes around, folks. Oh, that's what you get, Esteban. And now he's going to park it there and let everybody go. Aggressive goes around. And speaking of aggressive, I think Alex Albon wants to get his fists out and start fighting. He's going to start fighting. He's going to start swinging the wheel to wheel, side by side, the bull and the chase liner. That was good. Right, I think it's time now. In. Let's get her in. Let's get what we're going to whack on. Should we whack a hard on? I think we might whack a hard on. There's another car coming in there. I think that's Verstappen's going to come in. Because Albon's gone past. Shall we whack some hards on? Let's have a look. What we're going to put on. Oh, good mediums. Alright then. Can you make mediums go 20 laps? You couldn't even make the softs go 7. I tell you what, right? This would be a drive from the gods. If she makes mediums go all that way, she deserves the P1, and Albon's going to go in. I bet Albon puts on a set of hards. On. You watch Alex Albon right now. He's going to put a set of hard tyres on. I'll call it right now. What's he put on? Actually, has he put another set of softs on? He's put another set of softs on, so he's doing a 2-stop. Interesting. Is that George Russell behind? That must be George Russell back there. We'll see what Georgie does. And so, hey, hello. Chase line number 42 to the lead. Right, let's see. Mind you, he's got the faster tyres here. Let's see how punchy... Jackie's going to get very punchy. He giving the old blacking. Yeah. But that doesn't deter Albon. He's going to go down the inside of the mid-straddle chicane. And that didn't work there for you, Alex. That's for P12. So she's P12 behind all the rest of the one-stoppers. It is an OP track for the one-stop, is Paul Ricard. We'll see how that works out for her. As we see Giovinazzi recovering. He's in P18. Got Sergio Perez to pass here in P17. Side by side out the mid-straddle chicane. He's going to get down the mid-straddle straight. This is going to be a good fight. I'd like to see the conclusion of this fight, if you don't mind. How about Super out the outside? Super out the outside, says Giovinazzi. Thank you very much. I'll take your position. Oh, God, stay there. Oh, that is such a great camera angle. French director giving us all today. And there you go, Giovinazzi into P17. As we move on to lap 10. And you can see Carlos Sainz here in the Mercedes. He's being passed by Danny Kvyat. No, that's George Russell. So is that George Russell? Yes, that's George Russell. That's for P13. And guess who's behind them? Yep, you guessed it, Alex Albon. If you said Alex Albon, you win. And Albon up the inside of the fast right, left, right. I'm getting my directions confused. But he's into P14 now. Oh, it's all kicking off through the field here. Oh my God, who's that? Is that George? George wants to have a go at Jackie. And I think Jackie did not take kindly for that. And she just went all the way around the outside of the mid-straddle chicane and made George Russell pay for it. Kingsland's second best driver and Jude Law's secret love child did not like that one bit. As we go to, who is number 22? That's Jack Aitken in the Haas. He's got Matsushita behind. Now the Haas cars are in P10 and 11 here. So that's a good going for Haas as Matsushita goes up Aitken's inside. And that is P10 for the Japanese. So they may score a couple of points here. We never ever know. Anyway, on to lap number 12 we go. Look at this absolute shit. Oh my God, George Russell. Dear me, George Russell. I was about to call this a shit gaggle, and George Russell is trying to make it. You've got, who we got here? We've got Luca Giotto, Aitken, Matsushita, Jackie, Russell, Albon, Carlos Sainz. It's all kicking off here. It's all going to kick off in a moment. I think Ocon's back there somewhere as well, as Jackie just slides up the inside. I believe that's Jack Aitken. And Jack Aitken's now going to lose out to George Russell. Here comes Albon. Yeah, there goes Albon, Russell. Here comes Sainz. He's losing 4, 5, 6 positions in one go here. In fact, how about Albon trying to have a go at George Russell? The Bull and the Ross and the AlphaTauri side by side. Great racing. Great race. I think Ocon's got past Aitken now. He certainly has. That was fantastic. I loved that race. That was great racing. Give them all a round of applause for that racing. As we go to Kimi Raikkonen, he's in P. Now Kimi Raikkonen's ahead of this field. He's got Matsushita all over his rear end. Matsushita might want to have a think about a move somewhere. We don't know where, but how about Jackie's going? I don't believe what I've just saw. Can we get a rewind of that? That was sensational. She just went at the inside of the bow, caught him with the pants down. That was sensational driving. Let's see that pass by Ocon again. I want to see that move by Jackie, because that was just incredible. Now, Hollywood Lance Stroll, he's pitted. So these are the start of the one-stoppers here. Can we appreciate that move Jackie did? She went up the inside of the fast double right of both Matsushita and Raikkonen. Yes, it was a faster car, but how much grip must she have had? Oh, yes, now Stroll's got to serve a 5-second penalty here, so he's serving that penalty now, strapping on the hards, and he's off. So that's how a drive-through penalty works there, 5-second drive-through. You have to wait 5 minutes before the guys can do it, 5 seconds before the guys can do anything, and then it's bye-bye, see you later. And I think he's lost out to one of the Ferraris. Could be Charles Leclerc, because he's pretty much in front of him there. As we go to Kimi Raikkonen. Yes, Kimi Raikkonen. That's Max Verstappen breezing past him with the greatest of... Is that Verstappen or is that Albon? I think that's Albon. Let's have a look. That's car 33. That is Verstappen with Carlos Sainz. I call him Albon. I called him Albon earlier. Insulted. Get insulted there, Verstappen. As who are we going to now? We're going to Hollywood Land Stroll. He's about to pass Jack Aitken here. So Stroll's come out pretty tidy. We can get ahead of Stroll there, Jackie. We might have something to do there. But Carlos, that is Charles Leclerc. I didn't call him Carlos Sainz. That is this year's Ferrari lineup in real life. And Charles Leclerc has just drove past Kimi Raikkonen for P9. And who else we got here? We've got Ocon. He's in P4.15 at the moment. Going after Danny Kvyat up the inside of the fast right. He's going to go. Neom. Oh, and I tell you what, if he keeps it going, he's got that Haas of Jack Aitken in front of him. There you are. Move the Renault in its home turf up to P14. P14? Yes, P14. Now Lando's going in. Where's cheeky Lando going to come out? This would be a car I'd worry about. I wouldn't worry about Stroll much, but I'd certainly worry about the cheeky Lando as he pulled into his garage. That's how a pit stop should go. Oh my god, he's almost got done by Kevin Magnussen there. That was almost unsafe release territory. Got the Williams boys out there as well. Now where's Lando going to come out? This would be a car I'd keep an eye on there. I think he's got... Oh my god, that was... Yeah, there's Jackie. She's come way out ahead. So she's back in the lead. George Russell's got a pit again. Lando Norris is in P2. So Lando... Carlos Sainz got a pit again. He may do. But I tell you what, this is Jackie going very wide in turn 6 through turn 7 onto the Mid-Strahl straight. This is I don't know, this two-stop might not work. This two-stop might not work for her, and she might have to go one stop. But my worry is, you saw that some of them are going to take the medium tyres, 13, 14 laps. She's got to take them 20. Oh, they're going to be screaming at the end of this race. Speaking of screaming, we've got lap 14 here. We've got Nicholas Latifi, Nick de Vries, both being passed by Max Verstappen. How did he do that? And speaking of on today's questions of how did he do that, Danny Kvyat's about to pass Jack Aitken, and if he's not careful, Kimi Raikkonen's just in front of him. But there it goes, Kvyat up the inside of Aitken, movement to P18. So let's move on to lap 15 of the Grand Prix. Still, George Russell has not pit yet. Giovinazzi's got a 5-second time penalty, so has he not pitted yet? Or has he not chosen not to serve it yet? I think he may have chosen not to serve it yet. Tyres look absolutely awful at the moment. And they've only gone... We got an overheated right front as well. I don't know how you're going to combat the overheated right front, girl, but you got to do it as we go to the man Gasly in his home race. So where's the man? We haven't seen the man Gasly all the race. He's down in P21. Wow. He's having an awful race. He's just gone round the outside of Matsushita. Put him up to P20. Not quite. Matsushita might want to make something of this, and indeed he does. Well, he's going to keep hold of it for the moment. Great fair play to Matsushita. Matsushita and Well, that's going to be a one-sided fight, Matsushita and Pierre Gasly down the Minstrel Straight. It'll start with Pierre, ending Gasly, and that's how the fight finished. True story. True story. Who we got? Kimi Raikkonen. He's got Kvyat in front of him. Kvyat's in P17 at the P18. Now he's in P17. Probably the easiest pass to the Russian's life there. Surprised the one the car he didn't take out in front of him. Let's go on to lap 16 and Raikkonen's woes continue. I think he's going backwards because here comes Jack Aitken. And he's going to go around the outside. That's good pass by the young Brit. Around the outside of the Minstrel chicane. Good pass, good job. And that is P18 for him. May not be over though for Raikkonen. He may be about to be passed by Matsushita. If he does, he wants to retire it. No, he's not going to be passed by him just yet. But we're going to move fast forward onto lap number 19. You can see George Russell's pitted. And now look who's behind her. Lando Norris. Lando Norris on hard tyres. I can't believe Jackie's going to even attempt this. We've got a fastest lap. I think Albon just set the fastest lap there. As, in fact, both Ferraris are there, aren't they? Is that both Ferraris? Yeah, it is both Ferraris. And oh my God, Lando! Martin will not like hearing me say that, but that was Lando all over the place. Of the inside. Jesus Christ. Lando was literally all over the place there as Jackie retains P1 for the moment. So let's see if that will continue down the Minstrel Straight. And I think Charles Leclerc says, excuse me, can I have a go, please? The young Monegasque driver wants to have a go at Jackie. I think Lando's going to let him go, is he? Is he? Yes, he is. Right. So that's fair play. So this should be when Jackie comes in. How's the tyres looking? 42 on the fronts, 33 on the rears. It's your call. It's her call. If she wants to give it a whirl, let her give it a whirl. I'm not going to get in the way. I'm not going to stop her. She's tried crazier things before. Let's be absolutely honest. She has tried crazier. We've got Leclerc, Norris, Magnussen, and Stroll. Your top five. All penalties have been served. I think Giovinazzi's gone into the pits again. Or has he finally gone into the pits to see where he's come out? Look at this absolute line here. Who have we got in this line? Who is in this line? Nicholas Latifi is the bottle in the neck here. In fact, both Williamses are up here. That's Nick De Vries in front of Latifi. Carlos Sainz, though, around the outside will soon change that. Unless if Latifi sticks with Sainz, then he could keep this train going. But then again, I think Alex Albon's just gone past him. Or is that Max Verstappen? It's one of the two. Let's go with one of the two. Go from there. It's a Red Bull. That's all we need to say. And that's Latifi down to P11. So on to lap 21, and still Charles is there. To be fair though, if Jackie gets good exits out of this corner, Charles doesn't get anywhere close. You can see her; she's got issues with the right front tyre. But if she can manage those issues, then no problem. But she's got a bigger problem than those issues at the moment, and that problem comes in the form of Charles Leclerc. How about side by side down to the Minstrel chicane? How about well, Charles Leclerc cut the corner there. He tried to cut the corner to beat her. I'm not having that. You can sit your ass back there. As Carlos Sainz is going after Nick De Vries now. I think Williams are about to lose all their points. We've got, I think, is that Perez in the background passing Latifi? Yes, it is Perez passing Latifi for P11. Let's see how that pass concluded. As Sainz goes past De Vries, so that's Sainz into P8. I think that's Sainz. Yeah, Sainz into P8. Could be P10 soon for De Vries if Kevin Magnussen has a way. I think we've got Ocon going past Latifi in the background. So that's Williams now 10th. Let's see that pass by Ocon. Let's see that pass by Ocon. That was a good pass. Good pass, clean pass. Nice as you like. Fair play. And I think the point stream for Williams is about to go out of smoke, because here goes Perez passing De Vries for P10. He's trying around the outside of turn 4 into turn 5. He should make that work. But look at this gaggle behind him. You've got both of the Renaults, Giovinazzi and Ocon. I think George Russell's back there with Danny Kvyat. No, there's Kvyat. So who's this? Oh my god, they're 3-4 wide back there. That's a shit gaggle. That's a shit gaggle. In fact, so much so, Ocon's just drove around the outside of Perez. Hello! How'd you like that move? I like that move. In fact, here comes the other Renault. Now, if only the Renaults didn't two-stop, I think Renault could have won this race. But no, alas, they got done by the two-stoppers. Russell also passed Nicholas Latifi as we go to Jackie. Now, what's Jackie going to do? She's coming to start lap 23. She's going to force Leclerc to the outside of turn 1. Good girl. This is maximum defence mode now. And in fact, so much so, has Leclerc got... Well, Leclerc's been held up here because here comes Lando Norris. And we got... Oh my god, we got 2x2. We got Noah's Ark here. Oh my, did you see that? Oh my, who is that pink car? Is that Magnussen? I think that's Magnussen. No, it was Stroll. Hollywood Lance Stroll just tried to take everyone on that straight. He really is Hollywood, isn't he? He goes for the big moves when he wants. Magnussen, though, has passed Stroll. That, I don't believe what I just saw. I still don't believe it. This race has had everything. What a attempt that was by Hollywood Lance Stroll, as we got De Vries being passed by Latifi. I think De Vries has got an issue because that Mercedes in the back of that Williams does not sound very healthy. Sounds as healthy as I did when I had my COVID jab. Well, actually, I sounded very healthy, if you don't mind me saying so. In fact, yeah, look, there you go. That's De Vries retiring. Oh, and he's just annihilated the wing of that Red Bull. Oh, that's out of order. There's De Vries out of the race. Shame for De Vries. He was having a great race. He was having a fantastic race there. You got to feel for him as we go on to lap 24. Jackie's got a nice little gap over Lando Norris and Kevin Magnussen, Charles Leclerc, Hollywood Lance Stroll, your top 5. As we go a little further into the lap, we see Danny Kvyat's caught up to Nick Latifi. Oh, Nick. What could have been? What could have been? Down to P15 now. Anyway, move on to lap 25. Norris has caught up to Jackie again. Well, I tell you what, that's blocking. Blocking. Yeah. That's what he's thinking. That's for damn sure. Oh, he's trying around the outside, but no. That's not going to work here. As we go to Kimi Raikkonen. Hold down P16 very nicely, but I think he's about to lose P16 to the man Gasly, who flies past with DRS up the inside. And that is P16 for the Frenchman in his home race. That's right, P16 for a Frenchman in his home race. In a car that's well capable of being much further up the grid. Anyway, on to lap 26. See that Norris is there still. How are the tyres looking, Jackie? How are the tyres feeling? I can imagine she's screaming on the radio, "They're not good, they're not good." Mind you, if anyone can, this girl can. Look at the closing speed of Lando there. He's a cheeky Lando when he wants to be. Anyway, who are we going to have a look at here? We're going to look at Luke. Now, we haven't talked much about Luca Giotto. Let's give him his credit here, because Luca Giotto's in P7. He's held his own here, but he's been passed by a car last night, so look at this bottleneck that he's got behind him. I hope he loses no more positions, because this has been a fantastic drive from the Italian here. He deserves his P8 and then a bit more, as we go on to lap 27 of the Grand Prix. Somebody's editing has not been on point today, but that's fine. This is Lando's last try, because if he doesn't get her here, I've got a feeling... Oh, he's cut the curve again. And there goes one of the Pink Panthers, Kevin Magnussen. He's up into P2. That'll be the end of it. I think Jackie's got this one now. She's got this one now as Kevin Magnussen screens past. And here comes Hollywood Lance Stroll. He's go on, Stroll, making a 1-2-3 pink podium. Oh, such a shame. Such a shame. Speaking of such a shame, don't do it, Verstappen. Don't do it. Don't you do it. You'll have the whole of Italy on your back if you do it. I mean it. You'll have the whole of Italy on your back. Yeah, he went and did it, didn't he? Prick. Oh well. Haha. all I gotta say here is, eat shit, Hamilton. He took full points, DNF'd her at the last round in Monaco. Well, she's come back. He's DNF. She's took full points. She'll take victory in France. And boom! P1, baby! That's what we're talking about. K-Mag, driver of the day. I think he deserved it after that ride he had to the end there.
Another superb French Grand Prix comes to an end, and it's a thoroughly deserved victory. So Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
Well, time management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
The faces on our top three look
I'm sorry, did I see that right? Tatiana Calderon, P6. We didn't even talk about her whole race, but Tatiana Calderon just took P6. Mind you, let's also talk about the fact that this girl took medium tyres, 20 laps, and these guys couldn't even manage 15 on them. How good is this girl when she wants to be? We know how good she is, so let's cue them up, folks.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
Effect this result has had on the driver's standings. This result narrows the gap between our championship leader and the rest of the standings. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Well, I certainly didn't have any complaints with Kevin Magnussen's performance today. Incredible driving.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. The current leaders continue to extend their lead at the top. Meanwhile, Ferrari have improved their position. A strong weekend from them as they fight their way towards the top. Well, Ants, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Do you remember what I said at the end of Monaco? I said that Lewis Hamilton was going to get his, and Lewis Hamilton got his. Eat shit, Hamilton. Eat fucking shit! Ugh! It's what we call a fucking dub. That's a redemption. That is a redemption for what happened in Monaco. Because I think Jackie could have easily won that Grand Prix. She got robbed by Hamilton, and he paid the price for it. I'm also now paying the price because now my arm hurts where I had my COVID injection. Shouldn't have done that, but I did. Anyway, Jackie wins from Kevin Magnussen, Lando Norris, Hollywood Lance Stroll, Charles Leclerc, Tatiana with a P6, and finishing in front of Carlos Sainz as well. Only a second off Carlos's pace, that's impressive. Luca Giotto picks up a couple of points for the Romeo team. Max Verstappen scores as does Esteban Ocon in his home race. Take all these two stoppers. Who did a four? Albon did a 4-stop. And 2 DNFs. Nick De Vries and Lewis Hamilton. Eat shit. Eat it big time, boy.
Work out there today. Let's have your thoughts.
Damn right, I'm fucking happy with that one.
You've taken the lead in the
Yep, Jackie took it back. The
one
1-stop. The OP 1-stop. Cannot believe she took hard tyres 20 laps. But what a girl. What a girl. What a girl.
It wasn't the cleanest race today, was it?
Nah. But sometimes when needs must, you got to get the elbows out. You got to start fighting for what you believe in.
Appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you very much. Well, I'm pleased Tatiana got some points today. I really am. I'm absolutely delighted, elated, and over the moon for her. But still doesn't forgive what she did. How's that feel, Lewis? Eat shit. Eat the biggest pile of shit possible. 2 laps. I wonder what happened to your engine. I did nothing. Nothing. Oh. How's that feel, girl? How's that feel?
Got a lot of cash sitting around doing nothing.
You're right, Carl. We do have a lot of cash sitting around doing fuck all. But we can't do fuck all with it. That's a problem. Maybe come up with a solution to deal with that problem, Carl. Like, I don't know, spend it. Anyway, we'll get prepared for the British Grand Prix. We had to do the British Grand Prix this year because, you know, Lewis's home race. If it was up to me, he wouldn't get his British Grand Prix. Would have been doing Suzuka this year. But, no, he wanted a British Grand Prix. So, yeah, British Grand Prix. We'll put the sports demonstration event last because we do a nice demonstration around Silverstone. Anyway, 30 likes on the video if you'd all be so kind. Get subscribed if you haven't already done so for more F1 2020 My Team Career Mode. More The Last of Us Remastered, more Death Stranded, Marvel Spider-Man on Saturdays, Train Sim World 2 on Sunday. Stay safe, be kind to each other. If you can't be kind to each other, be quiet. You have no place in the world you can't be kind to other people. See you tomorrow for The Last of Us Remastered, and we'll see you on Friday for the British Grand Prix, when Jackie's going to take Lewis Hamilton to school once again.